This is the YouTube recording for online lesson 4 for Algebra 2. This should be coming after our meeting. If you need to, you can rewatch this YouTube video. Make sure you do the problems on Google Classroom and the Wellmark assignment. As we review exponential growth and decay, let's take into consideration that all exponential functions that we'll be dealing with today are in the form of y equals a times b to the power of t. When we're determining what b is our 1 plus r, which is your rate, if things are exponentially growing. For exponential decay, b is 1 minus r, again where r is your rate. If we think about that function just a little differently, we can say y equals a 1 plus or minus r to the power of t. Again, a, which we've talked about many times before, a is your initial value. That's your initial payment, your initial investment, your initial bacteria population, whatever we're talking about, your starting value. That's going to correspond to your y-intercept as well. So let's look through some story problems. We've got Rachel investing $500 into an account, paying 6% interest for 14 years. And we want to figure out how much is in her account. So let's start by writing an equation. Again, this is interest. This is positive. So we're going to use the equation 1 plus r to the power of t. A is your initial value. And we're adding 6% to our 1 for X amount of years. We want to determine how much is in her account after 14 years. So we're going to solve that equation. Let's look at what that looks like if we type that into Desmos and look at the graph. We put this into our graphing calculator. Here's our exponential function. We can see that it's rising to the right, so we can see that it's growing. Here is our time of 14 years, and that gives us our amount of money in our savings account. Again, this is just the graph of the function y equals 500, 1.06 to the power of t, and I put that into Desmos. For our next example, we have Joey, who has 2,500 pieces of candy. He's eating 35% each hour. How long till he has less than 189 pieces left? Again, we're talking about eating or consuming, so then we're going to use the equation 1 minus r to the power of t. A is your initial population of 2,500, and we're doing 1 minus our 35% to the power of t. This time we're trying to figure out when there's 189 pieces left. So we're actually solving for time. Again, we're going to use the graphing calculator to estimate when this is going to happen. So I'm going to type this equation into Desmos. Here's my graph into Desmos. Here would be our initial value of 2,500. We can see that it's falling to the right because we're eating our candy, and I'm going to locate the point that is closest to 189. So that tells me after 6 days he has less than 189 pieces of candy left. So my answer would be 6 days. Let's talk about this one, and this one we talked about a lot into Zoom. Again, we're depositing money into a savings account at 6% interest, and we want to know how long till our money doubles. Because we are adding interest, again, we're going to do 1 plus r to the power of t. For this example, it doesn't really matter how much you start with, so let's say I start with $5. I want to know when my account is going to get to 10, because that is double. If you decide you want to invest $500, then you would be looking for when your account gets to 1,000. So it really does not matter. And again, algebraically, the reason is we divide both sides by 5. Or 500 in this case, our result is 2. So you can see that even though we started with a different problem, we are solving the same equation at the same time. So if we graph that first situation, we can see that we're starting at $500. We have that growth going up 6%. We started at 500, doubling that would be at 1,000, and that gives us a time of about 11.9 years. Again, if we graph that simplified version, we get a similar values for our x and our y. This time we're just starting when we have $1. We're going to double that when we get to 2, and again we can see that our time is about the same at 11.9 years. So it does not matter how much money we start with, all of our money will double at the same time. Helpful resources that I would recommend you guys use are go to Desmos.com. They have both a graphing calculator on there and just a regular calculator if you're trying to do some estimates and stuff. I would have that open at the same time as you guys are doing your warm-up and your book work. It's always helpful to graph a function, and you can see where those solutions are, similar to how we graphed when we were solving in our YouTube video.